I'm Kristin Oropeza, Education Marketing and Community Coordinator here at Common Sense Education. It's back to school season, and we are so excited to help educators prepare for returning to their classroom this fall. Today, I have Jennifer Ehehalt with me. She is our Senior Education Manager here at Common Sense Education. Good morning, Jennifer.
Hi, Kristin.
So, Jennifer, how excited are you about back to school?
It is the most wonderful time of the year, right? I mean,
have you started school shopping for your kids yet? Because I did that last week with my daughter, and I got excited for her, which
absolutely.
She may not be excited, but
I mean, a new box of crayons and freshly sharpened pencils and cool bulletin boards, and I mean, it's all the good stuff when we head back to our classroom. So very much looking forward to it.
All right. So Jennifer, you know, both of us are former educators, especially elementary educators. And we know the importance of, as we go back to school, as educators are going back to school, the importance of building kind of classroom community before anything else is done, right? Content, curriculum, that classroom connection and relationships are so important at the beginning of the school year. Can you kind of share with us what we have available for educators as they start to think about how they're going to start their first couple of weeks of school?
Absolutely. So we have put together a list of activities where you can think about trying some of these things to build community and get your students excited about the coming year. So these are all really good activities to do within maybe the first 10 to 12 days, first 2 weeks of school. So one of my, tried and trues, right? We all have those tried and trues that we appreciate are your go-tos like a Kahoot and a Go Noodle. These are really fantastic ways to use Go Noodle to curate maybe expectations for the classroom or routines. They're also great videos that you can curate around mindfulness and kind of body movement and body, brain breaks. So those are a great way to introduce kids to that type of content for your classroom. Kahoot is always a way to get that enthusiasm built up in the classrooms. I mean, students can sometimes tend to be very competitive. And so building quizzes around maybe what to expect for the year could be another really great way to use some of the digital ed tech tools. And so I also wanted to offer something that's offline, right? If you're not big into the technology in your classroom, one of my personal favorites is to I have two. So personal favorite for online is using Book Creator, if you're not familiar, to make a book about your class or have kids introduce self-introductions. So you almost have a class book of each other, that tells about every one of your peers, which is super fun and adds a lot of student voice and creativity. And the other offline activity I had was really thinking about designing the perfect classroom. Students have a say in what they would like to see or maybe not see in the classroom, what would excite them for learning. And one book that would complement how to design your perfect classroom would be If I Could Build a School by Chris Van Dusen. Really great way to complement both, literature and reading and getting kids to create in your classroom during those first few days.
That's so amazing. One, I love all the tools like you mentioned, like Kahoot. Kids get so excited, and yes, there's an edge of competitiveness, but it's so much fun. It really builds up the camaraderie in the classroom. And then Book Creator, that that idea of introducing yourself and creating this classroom book. And I have to say, I just did my Book Creator champion badge update. There's so many great tools and features and updates, and this is when I miss being in the classroom, right? Like having all these ideas, and you just want to have a bunch of students to work with. So,
absolutely,
Jennifer, where can they find this article?
We can find everything I shared with you today will be posted on our back to school landing page for Common Sense Education. And so we'll make sure you get the link for that. And we'll also post the book review as well. So If I Could Build a School, so you have that access to that.
Awesome. So that link, I think, is commonsense.org/education/back-to-school. And we'll make sure to link that at the bottom of our show notes here. But Jennifer, thank you so much for joining me. We're excited, and we're here to help teachers, right? This back to school season.
Absolutely. We look forward to working with all of you and wish you the best year yet.
Yep. Bye.